And greeting you, dear traders. You're watching the daily market review with me, financial analyst of Grand Capital Company, Sergey Lin. And let's start our daily heading from the technical analysis of some major pairs. And our daily first forex major pair will be the analysis of Euro and US dollar. So Thursday's gains have room for expansion towards the 1.3905 area. However, this week's consolidation of the 1.3608 low lies within a bear flag, and with backup resistance at 1.4930, scope for corrective euro gains is limited. A setback below 1.3737 would put pressure on Thursday's low at 1.3656 and bring the focus back onto the week's low at 1.3686. And the weekly chart of Euro and US dollar trend is range. So our second pair will be Euro US dollar versus Japanese yen. So what I have here, stages a recovery of 77.89 and resistance at 78.70 is at risk. However, upside risk is considered corrective and likely to be kept beneath 78.45. A push below 77.89 would prompt US dollar weakness towards 77.45 and 77.30. Weekly chart of US dollar versus Japanese yen trend is bearish. Okay, let's move. So, intraday analysis of Great Britain pound and US dollar. First, this bullish outside day keeps pivotal support at 1.5850 intact and leaves the October 13-1 reaction high at 1.6137 less secure. Thursday's high at 1.6059 is under pressure, threatening further gains to 1.6097 and the 1.6167 peak. On the setback below 1.5950 would switch the focus back onto 1.5872 and 1.5850. Okay, the weekly chart of Great Britain pound versus US dollar trend is bullish. Intraday analysis of US dollar versus Swiss franc. So Thursday's break below 0.8735 paves the way for more weakness to 0.8728. This is the minimum downside target through, and the extent for the setback of the intra-wave lower high at 0.8894 creates scope for 0.8625, placing the October 27 reaction low at 0.8568 on alert. A recovery above Thursday's high at 0.8894 is required to lift the tone, but as we can see, opening the week's high at 0.908961, and the weekly chart of US dollar trend versus Swiss franc trend is bearish. Okay, intraday analysis of Australian dollar into US dollar. So what we have here holds on to Thursday's gains, and resistance at 1.0447 is under threat. Thursday's action left a bullish outside day, and the rejection at the 1.0203 low creates a minimum upside target at above 1.0539. However, resistance at 1.0505 shields the 1.0539 target. On a break below, remember it, only a break below 1.0295 would bring the focus back onto the 1.0203 low. And the weekly chart of Australian dollar versus US dollar trend is bullish. Okay, let's finish with our majors and turn our regards on the fund areas, commodities, and etc. So, what I have here, Europe fund areas, Stocks 50 and FTSE 100 have raised for about 0.5%. DAX has fallen for about 0.20%. And commodities, energy has raised for about 0.5%. 0.37%. VTI has raised for about 0.34%. Cooper has raised also for about 1%. And precious metals, actually they are falling now. And gold has fallen for about 0.5%, and silver also has fallen for about 0.5%. Yeah, so thank you for attention, dear traders, and thank you for the watching. It was me with your financial analyst of Grand Capital Company, Sergey Lin. And for additional information, you can always visit our website www.grandcapital.net. Thank you for your attention. I wish you the good luck and the fair trends. Goodbye. Traders, and don't forget that today we are waiting for very important news from America about 80:30 by GMT. Will be publicated the news of non-farm employment rates and payrolls, so they could change the trends. Of course, technical analysis is very important, but don't forget about these new facts. Goodbye again.